Yo, what's going on everyone, Ownage here. Today, in this video, I'm going to be discussing with you lovely people how to improve your inner fat man. And can I just say, how ironic is this? The person who suggested to me the next class I should do is the heavy. Well, his YouTube name is the fat man. So this is how you improve your inner fat man. Oh, and if anyone asks, yes, I was on Team Heavy. Go Team Heavy. Now, to start us off with the primary weapon for the heavy, I like to use either the Tommy Slab or the default minigun. But I like to mostly use the Tommy Slab because its stats are 20% faster spin up time, 20% more accurate, it's a silent killer, no barrel spin sound, and the downside is a minus 20% damage penalty. Now for my secondary, I like to have the sandwich, simply because I get a little hungry while killing some people during a battle. No, it's because you can heal your teammates and you can heal yourself to max health, so, you know. Oh, and also because you get a little bit hungry as the fat man, you know. Now for my melee, I like to use either the gloves of running urgently or the fist of steel. It is really up to you, but in my opinion they are both great melee options. One big tip I can give you for heavy is always check for spies. Too many times have I seen a heavy blindly hold right click to spin up and just walk forward. You know, always look behind you, look over your shoulder. You are a spy's main target as well as the medic. You know, so please, you are his two main priorities. So do yourself a favor and look behind you, because you don't want to wait in the respawn times. I know how it feels. And with every fight you get into, that's the majority of what's going to happen. You get backstabbed. Now another tip is always be a team player. Everyone loves people who saves teammates from afterburn or from just simply being shot at. This sandwich can help your teammate immensely. And if you're afraid it'll get dirty, it comes with a plate. So it's fine, it's all good. I like to play one of two different play styles, either one, aggressive heavy style, or two, passive. It depends on my mood really and what team I'm on. Now if I'm going aggressive, the Tommy Slab really shines here because you can run up behind someone and just spin up and shoot them instantly without them hearing you. So until you shoot, with that extra 20% focus fire, you will take out that target that you're aiming at. It's guaranteed. It's just inevitable. Also, my melee for being aggressive is, you guessed it, the gloves of running urgently, because it really helps you get behind the enemy quickly. Especially when you're a big boy like the heavy, you gotta run and get behind them quickly so they don't see you running. So when you get behind them, just be aware guys, because you will take mini crits while having it out. So if you're on low health, you can if you're on your low health, you can quickly whip it out and run around the corner and eat your sandwich or go to a health pack. But if you're trying to retreat, or like I said, when you're holding it out, just be sure to try and dodge enemy fire, because you will take mini crits. And for those of you who say, what about the 20% less damage penalty when using the Tommy Slab? Well, it doesn't really come into play, since you'll be hitting majority of your shots instead of missing. As long as you can hold left click and track the enemy gamer, you will kill him. Now if I'm playing passively, I still like to use the Tommy Slab, but again, you can use the minigun. It really doesn't matter here, because when I'm playing passively, I tend to stick with my engineer or a medic and sit back on the cart, or behind the payload where there is a choke so you can jump out and surprise your enemies. And always give your sandwich to your medic, because he's healing you, he wants something back. You gotta feed him. You gotta give him something. He gets a little bit hungry too. You know, when he's working that hard to keep you alive, he needs to take a break every now and again. You know, you gotta save the healers. No, but the medic will also get focused if he's healing you, or when he's healing you, because medics always tend to heal the heavy for some reason. But he will always be focused as well. So always keep your medic alive, therefore you'll stay alive as well, because he's healing you. So it's like one hand washes another hand, right? And for the melee on defense, I like to use the Fist of Steel to pretty much survive when running back to my medic, or to survive in general when running back to a health pack, because the stats for the Fist of Steel are a minus 40% damage from ranged sources while active, so as you're holding it out. But it is a plus 100% damage from melee sources while active. This weapon holsters 100% slower. So again, you got to try and judge when you're going to get shot, sort of thing. If you know you're going to go down on low, if you're on 100 health, quickly hold it out as fast as you can and then run back. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to all of a sudden say I'm trying to get it out, and then you die. You know, so you got to be really aware of that. And like before, be aware of your surroundings. That's the main part too. That's the biggest tip I can give you as heavy, because you're not as fast as everyone else. Now I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful in some way, but if I missed something, be sure to put it in the comments down below, or if you have questions that I didn't answer, then please, I'll be sure to answer them down below. I'll be sure to reply to your comments is what I mean. I hope to see you on the next one, and take care everyone.